I wonder.
Okay. Shelter discovered. Your digger shelter. Your digger shelter. Something like that. Hey. Can I please? New quest World's End.
Wow.
Explore the shelter. Who seems like they're important? Nope. You're not an important one.
Aesir.
Who might be important? Maybe you? You might be a merchant. I don't know. I don't know.
Signed in.
Host father, mighty poet, chooser of the slain. The raven god, whom they call Oski, Sigdir, Havi.
I know my names, friend, and they are many. But what is yours?
I am Ori, son of Nori, son of Gori, also son of Gori. They had the same name, you see. Beget of Fimbur, who was sired by Fomur, third child of Bombur. Then there was Gubrak, Voldi, Gori again.
Ori, you said?
Oh, that's right, son of Nori.
Whoops. Wrong one there, but whatever.
Your pride
You weren't the
family
important
does
one.
you credit. Are any of them here with you?
Oh no, dead, a lot of them. Father, he was crushed when a cow wandered off a cliff and landed on him. Grandma, a bird sat in her face, she fell off her pony and ran herself over with her own cart.
What?
Grandpa lost his razor, so he tried shaving with his axe instead. You can imagine how that went.
That is quite a streak of misfortune.
Exactly. Bad luck runs in the family. Prone to misadventure, you might say. Still, I made it down here when the invasion began. Feasting and idling all day long. So maybe my luck has turned at last.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
speak again.
I'm interested.
I am starting to get this stream's first wave of very slight exhaustion slash sleepiness. A very beginning feelings of it. So,
Greetings, stranger.
you know, that's fun.
You got the look of one who knows how to throw a line.
I would have thought you had a little need of help in this place of plenty.
Like I could easily go to bed.
It's true the fish came easy from that lake.
7?
It's only 7 p.m. right now.
We ate our fill and more, and we thought they'd last forever. We were wrong. Bring me fish from outside, stranger. From the places we dare not go. I'll reward you well.
I did?
I have something that may interest you.
Oh,
Need
it's a
some
delivery
more?
thing. Who am I supposed to talk with? You?
This is quite a feast for so desperate a time.
Bountiful food, bountiful ale, bountiful women. Would you be anywhere else?
You make a strong argument. Excuse me.
Who's calling that?
Come on!
What?
The dude in the game.
Look around. There's got to be a tankard we can tongue a few drops out of.
Don't let me interrupt you.
Lord, am I pissed or does the All-Father stand before me?
Both? This is good. The wise one will surely help solve our problem.
Let us help one another. What exactly is the source of your grief here?
Rhymes! Rhythm! Oh, we could use your poet's heart.
My what?
Your words! Your gusto! We, the greatest of the sons of Ivaldi, are in need of a fitting end to the song of... Well, our end?
I am here to understand how you might help me strike back at Suter.
Strike back? Nonsense!
Besides, it is not only he we must contend with, but his kin. His daughter, Aesir, stirs above, snatches up our people, works them to death.
An unwinnable war? All that's left to do is eat, drink, shag, and seal our legacies.
Exactly! But as is clear as day, we we've drunk ourselves to hell, and no, crying sticks the way it should. So, it must be you who completes the song of our saga, mine and Lom's.
My poetry on your saga. Are you certain?
Why else would you be here?
We are to be remembered and revered by all.
Yes! With Javi among us, we must adjust the final verse. Listen closely. Till the depths of Svartalheim, great Javi came, met with dwarves he knew not by name.
Cute sign. Yeah. Just had a overstimulated "do not approach" sign put on my desk temporarily here. I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sure.
Warriors without
Well.
remiss. Instead found cowards who reek of piss.
Not quite what I was thinking. Let's try.
You call yourselves the Sons of Ivaldi. Why? To shit on his name?
Brammer, I don't think he means to lend his words to our song.
Go away, Mom. Your words carve a deep wound, but they are true enough. Each day we see our numbers dwindle. Friends go out, but do not return. Choice to forget is alluring.
Sutra has stolen my son, and I do not have the luxury of forgetting. You said Sutra has a daughter.
Yes. Clever. Cunning. Commands an elite swath of warriors. She oversees Surtur's operations here.
Where may I find her?
There is a smeltery up the road. The dwarves there may know.
I'll go there, see what your people know. With luck, I can trap Aesir, trade her life for my son's. Thank you, Bramir. I'll tend to your people as a true son of Ivaldi should. I need you.
I will.
I forgot to unmute my mic. Okay. The Warlord's daughter. I'm like half paying attention to the cutscenes there. I finished food, so I might just go toss this quickly. Refill my water here as well. Be all stocked up. 7:05. It's like 25 minutes there. I'll be the. Someone's really chatty over there, huh? So, in my game.
This marks the end. Well, we at least go out with our bellies.
It also feels good to stand here.
Death may have to carry us into the next realm.
A hovel full of weighty
Oh,
dwarves.
sitting and staying still
Burden
is not
alone
good
may
for
be
me.
too much for a day's work. Come back another day,
My scarf got
Lightbringer.
unraveled somewhere.
Bring a sturdy ship.
So I'll do it up again. I'm gonna go refill my water and
Laughing does some good.
toss this stuff out here.
Thank you, good.
My
That's
pleasure.
what I'm gonna do, I think. Do that. Some other stuff on my desk here that can go out. Okay, I'll be back in like 1 minute.
We are all at the mercy of the same storm. But at least we have a place that shelters us from it.
That's a good response.
Rest, grow strong. A place from which we can pick ourselves up. Too many of our friends were not given the same fortune. Let us remember you and Nord, two of our oldest and most esteemed citizens. They adorned these lands of colossal monuments, educated
it
our
is.
people with the knowledge of building.
Yeah, it is.
When Mabella and her husband Piri, they both lived through great personal tragedy. But they forged a life worth living. They inspired those who suffered as great a loss as they. Each of us a legacy. It is the duty of those who remain to carry them onward.
wake again. At any point, our invaders might storm in, hack us to pieces, feed us to their beasts. Or maybe they will flood the cavern with their boiling match, melt us into soup.
Do we always get turned into food?
It is a terrifying thought.
As is the thought of having to sit through your bemoaning. So when I suggest you rest, it's because if you don't, then neither do I.
Well said, my love. Well said.
Please go.
Leave us in peace.
This marks the end. Well, we at least go out with our bellies as full as our spirits.
Death may have to carry us into the next realm.
A hovel full of weighty dwarves. The burden alone may prove too much for this work. Come back another day, life taker.
And bring a sturdy ship. Ah, the laughing does some good. Thank you, Gunnar.
My pleasure.
I think he's gonna get his sore.
We don't want more trouble.
Maybe.
Took a slightly longer break than I first planned to move around a bit more. What time is it? 7:09. I guess that was like 4 minutes. Blanket, how about? Oh, run my chair wheels over the thing there. Good place under the table I can put my legs. It probably is actually. If I move the thing there. Open the menu. These guys are way too chatty. Let's see here. If I move my shoes aside, and I move the stool like under here or something, and then I scooch in, and I can be like right under the table here, facing forward, legs up, something or other here. This could be comfortable. Grab my chair wheels over it again. Oh, no, this is gonna make me too relaxed. It's gonna get me geared up for later tonight. I'm gonna be like lying back flat here, take it easy. At the last LAN event I did with JanLAN. Hold on, let's go find the remaining shelters while I'm rambling here. Yeah. So is that one. Any other ones I'm missing? It might just be that end one. I don't know what the heck that symbol is. It's not a shelter. It's something else there. Alright, so probably like this way or something. Tell you what, I can go across like this way. To here, or something or other. Maybe. I don't know. Or around the top. Wake up. Why would that be there? Oh, that's Guardian Gate. I can't fast travel there or anything. I'm just thinking I fast travel to the shelter. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to climb out again. Whatever. Anyway, the last LAN event that I did here I should say. The last LAN event I did was Extra Life. Last LAN event that I did here was JanLAN. And I was continuing to play through the next of the Walking Dead Telltale games that I had, like right at the end there. I was so tired and just running on autopilot, and I really struggled to get through the... What's going on? Really struggled to get through there. But I did it kind of like lying down here in my chair all the way back, kind of half asleep, just kind of passively. Selecting options. Really, Baldur, how many times must I ask you about the elves? Fine, I will tell you once more. They were brighter than the sun, and their understanding of the sacred Hugr was far beyond even my own. And then one day, the news came of what Surtur had done to them. Even Loki wept. As for their knowledge of the Hugr, it now resides solely with the Lord of Muspelheim, Odin, speaking to the child Baldur. So I guess I just have to hold and skip. And I think I could see myself doing that late tonight. But...
Surtur has a heart. I should put it to the test. Surely his beloved daughter's life is worth Baldur's freedom. The dwarves at the smelting camp. Maybe they can help me hunt down the little princess.
Maybe, man. I don't know. So, I'm realizing that this DLC seems like it's gonna be many of the little sub-stories from like the main game, but around this map. Presumably like 3 or 4, like however many shelters there are, and then like you progress from there. Oh, how boring the individual stories were in main game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I almost said main game Elden Ring for a second there for some reason. Can I not even? Are you kidding me right now? Oh. Okay, I can exit like this, I guess. Even assuming I did have enough time to do this start to finish, with this being, oh my god, a longer DLC than the other 2, and it being a whole bunch of these sub-stories that are probably going to bore me out of my mind, I don't know that I'd have it in me. So, one of the things that I did for sure want to do at JanLAN here was start Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, get that kind of going for the year. The new games there. And I was thinking about potentially starting Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness if there was some time, because, you know, it just started, and I was planning on starting it here very soon anyway, and it's just be like a cool, unique venue to start it in, you know? Have a little bit of a story to tell behind it before we go to, like, my actual office space. It'd be kind of cool. So I was thinking about that, and because I know that there isn't enough time to do, like, a full playthrough of, say, Final Fantasy VII Remake start to finish here, and even if there was, it would have to be, like, the only game that I was playing. I'd have to commit to it like crazy. Or, like, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Realistically, I could probably do it start to finish at JanLAN. I would lose my mind if I did that. I would have had to have started earlier, for one, and it would probably have to be, like, the only game that I'd play as well. And I would lose my mind with boredom. Playing it one sitting, essentially. I would, not be very happy with that. So I was like, yeah, let's just start both of them. My main game will be Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. It's like a shorter thingamabob. And then I'll at least start those. Now, because I was planning on just starting those here, there isn't really a specific end point that I wanted to get to. Like Metal Gear Rising, start to finish. This DLC, initial plan was start to finish. I changed my mind on that. Ghost of Yote, do the epilogue. Xenosaga Freaks, if I end up doing that late tonight. Just the whole game, question marks. Quotation marks. I can't even say words properly anymore. So I guess that's nothing new. So, because there isn't a specific endpoint, and because I'm not seeing this through start to finish anyway, rather than being like, yeah, let's only do like 1 or 2 parts worth of like Final Fantasy VII Remake and Pokemon XD, and then the rest I just commit to as much of this as possible. How about I do a decent chunk of this at this event? I thought that was water, I'm gonna be honest with you. Do a decent chunk of this at this event, and then maybe I just have more time for FF7R and Pokemon XD. That's not a bad idea, right? Because, yeah, I'm seeing now the foolishness of my ways with trying to do this start to finish here. Like, again, I'm sure if everything went, like, according to plan, if I wasn't feeling sick for what, I am feeling better. I have realized that I'm not sniffling and sneezing and feeling, like, really like shit like before. But I am still feeling tired. Like, I feel like I'd fall asleep right now, and it's only 7:16. And like I probably mentioned during Assassin's Creed Valhalla before, this whole entire past week, I've just been feeling so tired. Like, half of my days at work this past week, I've been coming home from work early, and I just sleep. Get up, have some food, go back to sleep for work the following day. So I'd have so much rest, and then during the workday, I'd be back to feeling tired again. Like, I've just been... Nose has been irritating me a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm sniffling again a little bit. But I do think those meds helped the other day, but... You know, me being sick, Kirby Air Riders going on longer than expected, unexpected Guilty Gear tournament. The little time frame here doesn't quite work out all that well. I mean, realistically, in terms of Metal Gear Rising, it's probably just like 1 or 2 more levels left. It's almost done. That can be finished off in a moment. Ghost of Yote epilogue can be finished off in a moment. It did a little smidge of Pokemon Legends ZA, that was done like that. Xenosaga Freaks would probably be like an hour thing. So realistically, in terms of my checklist there, and then let's say I did like 1 hour of Pokemon XD and 1 hour of Final Fantasy VII Remake. realistically, I could have a lot of time to commit into this. But with the way that I'm feeling, I don't particularly know that I have it in me. Just eat the little smidge of damage, I don't care. It would have been worth saving the blue meter. Don't even know. But, yeah, usually I can go pretty hard at these events and really push myself. But this one with me feeling the way that I am. With mostly the sickness, like I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm so glad I'm not sniffling and sneezing like constantly anymore like I was at the beginning of JanLAN. But, you know, I feel like I'm still getting tired easier. And this is a lot on me, and like my body still needs a lot of rest. So, I don't think doing this that I'm not going to be too particularly happy doing is necessarily the best thing for me right now, either, anyway. It's kind of my thought process. So yeah, let's say 1 hour Ghost of Yotei Epilogue, 1 hour Xenosaga Freaks. Let's say 1 hour Metal Gear Rising Revenge is like it all averages out to, and like 1 hour Pokemon XD, 1 hour like Final Fantasy 7. Let's say I have 5 hours of other things to do. 7:18 p.m. right now. I could switch to those other things, go until midnight, and then all the late night chillin' stuff tomorrow morning could be AC Valhalla. Which, now that you think about it, isn't a massive ton of time. Well,
Yeah, he's...
how much time do I have? So let's say I go until like 3 or 4 in the morning tonight. That'd be, so about 5 hours from now is midnight. So 3 would be 8 hours. So I've got like 8 hours in. And then wake up, I'd probably have like 4 hours, something like that. It closes out pretty early on. Let's say I've got like 12 hours left. And if this is a 10-hour DLC, and let's say I already have 2 hours in here. Let's say this takes me 8 more hours. The other stuff would have to be cramped in, compacted a little bit. Yeah, I think it's not too important to do this start to finish at JanLAN after all. If I was feeling better, I'd be a lot more motivated to commit. Seek them later in their shelter to get an additional reward. Okay. Did I pass the dwarf who needed help? Sucks for them, I guess. Territory discovered, Vangrin. So yeah, I just don't think I have it in me, actually. These plans were made when I was like, oh yeah, Kirby Air Riders are going to be on time. There isn't going to be anything too unexpected that comes up and takes a bit of time. Of course, there's going to be some wiggle room. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit tight. And I don't know if I can push myself as hard as I initially hoped staying up late tonight. I'm saying this now at like 7:20. It's pretty early to be having this kind of talk. I'm already feeling it a little bit. Like, I could already lay back and gladly take a power nap. So I'll still push myself a decent bit, but like, you know, I'm not gonna kill myself here or anything. Let's not do that. Cause yeah, not feeling great. I'm lazy. Let's try this. Hold triangle to land. When that is displayed, trigger auto land with circle. Landing deactivates the power. Just do this. Get some more stuff along the way that recharges it. While I trek around, apparently I'm getting all these core challenges. Alright, come on. Do the synchronize. So that's my thought process here. That's what I think makes sense. So, rather than like compacting all the other stuff, having the tiniest little smidges of time, and super bum rushing this and making myself miserable in the process, and I'm really struggling to stay awake, but I'm already gonna be struggling enough with that as is anyway. I think it's gonna be the lot better approach to like actually, like maybe do like one of the sub-stories, one of the territories, one of the havens, mission things all the way through. And then maybe just like, instead of being like, I gotta get through my checklist, just be like, yeah, let's enjoy myself. It's JanLAN here. Let's have some fun. Really? I landed literally right beside it. Why is he not doing a leap of faith? What the heck? So that's what I'm thinking here. Well, I'm especially feeling the way that I am. I mean, if there's more JanLAN showcase with Pokemon XD and Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Come on, where is the sweet spot? Right here. There it is. I literally landed right beside it before. With a map to find your objective. Oh, there's not one around here, so I don't know what the heck you want from me. Here, this. There was no landing in the hay sound effect there. Oh, I'll take this. So that's what I'm thinking makes sense. Because I keep on committing to this game that I'm not that happy with. And try to see all this through. I don't think it's going to be all that great. And again, like I've mentioned previously in this playthrough, Assassin's Creed Mirage is apparently not a very long game. So, I can still take my time with Valhalla a little bit into this year of 2026 if I really need to. I think I've been playing this game for over a year. Oh man, last time I played a game for over a year, it was Persona 3 Reload, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves. Was the last game where the playthrough lasted over a year. Just because it's getting so bored, the game was so long, it became a bit of a slog, and that's very much what this game is. I'm definitely feeling it a lot more with this game than Odyssey, even though Odyssey is going to be like longer in terms of hours and parts at the end of the day. It engaged me a lot more than this game, so it was definitely a bit of a slog at points, but not as much as this game has been. This has been a bit of a trial. I wonder what's more of a trial, this or Persona 3 Reload. I'd have to think about that. I'd really have to think about that one. Which one has been more difficult on me? iTree. Similar to some of the... Looks similar to World 2 in Forgotten Saga, almost. I thought you already told me this. Why are you telling me again? What the heck, man? So yeah, both in terms of like being able to stay awake longer and my own enjoyment and sanity and all that, I think doing more of those other games would be beneficial for me. Core challenge completed. Slide down a slope. Like, I don't know. That sounds kind of fun. Like, with how big of a name Final Fantasy VII is and like how big like the remake games are, I knew one day I wanted to get around to it and play like all the Final Fantasy VII games. And I knew, like, from the beginning when I was starting that, like, oh, Remake and Rebirth, they look kind of cool. They look like actually pretty fun games. I'm kind of looking forward to when I eventually get to those. So I'm 5 games into the Final Fantasy VII series now. Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, friggin'... Am I 5 games in? No, I'm 4 games in. I was like, what's the 5th then? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, Ever Crisis with First Soldier and Advent Children. So I've done a lot of Final Fantasy VII. I've experienced way more Final Fantasy VII than probably most Final Fantasy VII fans have at this point. And, you know, since the very beginning of starting that, I've been kind of looking forward to starting Remake and Rebirth. Looking at the gameplay, being like, oh, you know, that looks kind of fun. Don't know if I entirely get it looking at it, but generally, looks kind of fun. And everyone's saying that these games are like absolutely amazing and I want to experience them for myself. So I've been kind of hyped for that for a while. And I've been getting through a lot of Final Fantasy VII games in preparation for that. So part of me is kind of excited about playing that game. And I think that playing it a little bit here might just be a good little pick-me-up. Might not be a bad idea. Let's go get the thing here. So, that's what I think makes sense. Sons of Ivaldi message, beloved comrades, to those of you that seek shelter from the invaders, come join us. You will find sanctuary in the hall where we once counted our treasure. Sons of Ivaldi. I know my ammo is full. I didn't think I was going past any arrows or anything like that. So yeah, I would probably get a kick out of that. Been looking forward to doing XD Gale of Darkness for a little while as well. Probably more hyped about Final Fantasy VII Remake than I would be XD Gale of Darkness, but I got a kick out of Coliseum. Figure I got a kick out of XD as well. That's one of those Pokemon games that's like really quite well loved, and is one that I've never played. So I for a long time wanted to see what the hubbub is all about. I do kind of want to check that out. Plus, if I need to, like, go look for any wild Pokemon or do any grinding while I'm out and about, I have a GameCube emulator on my phone. I can do that. So, that is always an option. stacking up Pokemon XD on the go as I chip away at that. Chip away at Pokemon XD along with like the last little grindy smidges of friggin' Pokemon Legends Z8. I'm blanking on names here now. My god. My goodness gracious. I feel like my memory has been getting really weird in terms of small, simple things like that. Like the past few months in general. Which could be due to a multitude of things, but I don't know, man. I said that in my Assassin's Creed Valhalla series, like there's been a lot of not super great life stuff going on, and I would talk about it in more detail one of these days. I still will, but like at home somewhere. This is what I'll do. I'll still get around to that. But point is, there's been a lot on the mind, and part of me wonders if that's like missing my memory in head or something or other. I don't know.